time now for Hamish VS
Andy. Yeah. Still got it.
In the season finale of Hamish vs Andy, we realised that in the tropical humidity of Thailand summer here, we've had some epic battles. We've really sweated it out against each other.
But tonight, we wanted to sweat it out against each other the most we've ever sweated it out before. And by it, I mean sweat. We wanted to sweat out.
The sport of sweat racing is simple. 2 men, 2 airtight Perspex boxes, 1 hour inside them. Whoever sweats the most wins.
Welcome to Bangkok, where the hot boxes are in place and the conditions are perfectly sweltering for this epic sweat race. But for a rules refresher, here's Ryan Shelton.
In sweat racing, competitors spend 60 minutes inside custom airtight hot boxes with life pipes and drippers providing air and water. The competitor's sweat will run through the grate, then the funnel, and finally into their secure sweat receptacle. All other bodily fluids are strictly prohibited and will be closely monitored by 2 referees or crotch watchers. After 60 minutes, the most sweat wins the race. Back to you.
And there's that all-important funnel. And as this scorching Thai sun beams down and the locals find cover, Ryan Shelton is on the ground.
Well, if you think it looks hot out here, Ian, it's like a sauna in these boxes. It's
New
just...
shorts, Ryan?
Yeah, no, I bought them yesterday from the market.
They're very, very short, aren't they?
That's the fashion, I guess. That's how they told me to wear them.
Well, they're not doing you any favours at all. And here are Hamish Blake and Andy Lee ready to sweat. And while they want to stay hydrated, they don't want to drink too much and face a potential wee issue in front of the crotch watchers.
Too much.
Uh-oh. Fans already flocking as the competitors derobe and have any pre-sweat removed before they enter the box. And here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we are sweat racing. Blake struggling with the latch on the hot box, as is Lee, but they're in now. Ready to start sweating. Lee doesn't waste any time, and Blake is cool as a cucumber. But not for long, as he too is now moving. Well, this is a 60-minute race. They'll have to pace themselves. There's another angle that we have for some reason. Well, as you can see there, only minutes in, and already these boxes are at 36 degrees.
Yes! First pressure speeds.
Well, you heard Blake there already spotting his first signs of sweat beads.
Come on, son. Give me your best. Sun's back.
Lee making the most of that sun on his back.
Did you remember sunscreen?
Remembering the important slip, slop, slap message. But Blake too busy executing the reliable leapfrog technique, which not only exerts energy, but also manages to shake the sweat from his body into the funnel. Smart sweating. 8 minutes in, and while Lee executes a trademark power minute, we'll take this opportunity to cross live to another sweat race happening in Singapore today between sweat veterans Xin Lu and Kim Fo, both in terrific form of late. But back here in Bangkok, the sweat is really starting to fall as these fans witness true athleticism. Ryan, how's it look from down there?
Yeah, it's amazing to see professional athletes at work. It's just so inspiring, or perspiring, to see it in real life. Back to you. I just thought of that.
Well, I got it, but I didn't like it. A third of the way in now, and Blake takes a breath of air through his life pipe. Oh, don't look directly at the sun! Ouch! A few enthusiastic fans watch Andy hydrate himself through his dripper. But will you look at Blake? A world-class sweater. Quite literally like water off a duck's back. Well, you'd have to say he's in the lead now. 24 minutes in, 42 degrees in the box. But Lee has a problem.
Andy, if you can hear me, are you thinking of leaving the box for a toilet run?
I'm going to have to. He's keeping too close an eye.
Well, these referees don't miss a thing, but Lee will be risking precious sweat time if he leaves, as Hamish too seems agitated down there.
I'm all good. I'm not waiting. I'm good.
Oh, wait, movement in Lee's box. Ryan.
Incredible. He is going for a wee, and it looks like Hamish is following suit.
Well, extraordinary circumstances as both sweaters now taking a toilet break. Just number ones, it seems. Ryan's with them now.
Yes, Ian, they're just finishing up now. Hamish, has that helped?
Yeah, I've lost some fluid, but I really needed to.
I imagine he wants to get back into that box as soon as possible. Andy's still finishing up.
A lighter Blake making good time as he returns to the arena, as does the wee free Lee. Blake steps back in his box, which has now hit an inconceivable 48 degrees. 35 minutes in, and Ryan's got a close-up view. Ryan?
When you get down close, you can really see how much sweat is actually coming down.
I'll have to leave you there, Ryan, because Blake is struggling. He needs to be very careful not to vomit in there, as the referee could pull him up for that. Even a dribble could see him disqualified. Well, as Blake hunches over, looking defeated, Lee continues to produce more sweat.
Yes, Ian, right at the halfway point now, and we're looking very...
Yeah, sorry, not now, Ryan.
Oh, okay.
We're obviously monitoring this Blake situation. Bloody Shelton. The sweat does continue to fall for Blake, but he clearly needs to do some sort of, well, spew, I suppose. Lee, stay strong. Eagle-eyed Sherry watches on for any illegal fluid, but Blake has a big decision to make now. In or out? And he's out the door. Oh, no, someone hold his hair back, for Christ's sake.
Just a bit of a spew there, but...
It sure is, Ryan, but Lee knows he needs to make the most of this. His referee's losing interest, but Lee certainly isn't, as he whips this crowd into a frenzy and gets back to work. This is exactly what Lee needed. Look at that sweat. Wow! With only 15 minutes remaining, Blake now finally steps back into his box. That sun has been relentless on the bodies of these two sweaty Betties. But after some 50 minutes at almost 50 degrees, Lee's still managing to make it rain. In a final sweaty dash for the line, Blake and Lee doing their final shake, squeeze and scrape as they attempt to get every last drop they can into their respective receptacles. 3, 2, 1, that's it. Out they come. Ryan's with them.
Yes, Ian, that's it. They're both out of the boxes now. Hamish struggling.
Well, this sport really takes its toll on these sweaters, but they've done themselves very proud as they each wring their jocks dry of their remaining sweat before the final amount is revealed. Now we quickly and effortlessly jump forward through time to find out today's winner as the two receptacles are collected and placed on the judges' table. Andy Lee will be revealed first. Ooh, 487 millilitres. Not being a heavy sweater, he's pleased with that performance. Blake will hope for more, though. He'll need 488 millilitres or more to win. And he's done it with ease. 662. It's a whitewash, or more accurately, a dirty brown wash, as the crowd politely congratulates Blake.
Still sweating, touch it, yeah.
That's it from me, and like I always say, I'm Ian Danter, and I'm gonna make you sweat.
If you like that one, or actually even if you didn't, watch the next. Might turn you around.
If you haven't enjoyed any of these videos, hit the subscribe button to close this window.